Are you thinking about making a move to the Dallas, Texas area? Well, if that's the case, I would certainly check out the little town with a big punch of Celina, Texas. We're going to talk all about Celina, and we're getting after it right now. Hey everybody, it's Missy with the Live in Dallas, Texas team. Would you like to know what it's like to live, eat, sleep, and play Dallas, Texas? Well, if so, make sure you tap the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you're notified every time we add a new video to this channel. Honestly, we get people like yourself that are moving or relocating to our area, and we love it. We love those phone calls so that we can use our expertise to help them with the move, and we love to do the same for you. So even if you're just thinking about making a move to Dallas and the surrounding area, reach out. Via text, via call, via email. We're here for you days, nights, and weekends. We have your back when moving to Dallas, Texas. Welcome. We are talking all things Celina, Texas today. This is a continuation of the series that we've been doing, then uncovering and talking about the towns and cities that are north of downtown Dallas and located conveniently off of the Dallas North Tollway. So Celina is the northernmost city that we're going to be talking about. It has roughly 28 square miles and to date, almost 19,000 residents. Have you seen the news lately? Celina is now called the next Boomtown. And there are a lot of reasons why I completely agree. And if I were you, I would double down and invest in Celina, Texas real estate. We're going to talk all about the reasons why we have the hallmarks of the next boomtown in Celina, and we're loving to share it with you right now. So let's talk about what it means to be a boomtown. Well, the definition as a boomtown is a town undergoing rapid growth due to sudden prosperity. I think Celina fits the bill on that. So let's talk about Celina just in general before we get into it. Celina last year, from 2021 to 2022, saw a 54 to 56% annual appreciation rate in its homes. So if you do the math, every house that sat on Celina dirt ended up doubling in value. That put a lot of equity in a lot of homeowners' pockets almost overnight. And we don't see the growth changing. In fact, we were just in the news, you might have seen it, for the city of Celina, where Costco has come in and purchased a major piece of property and will be putting the first Costco ever in a town with less than 35,000 residents. So it doesn't take a retailer like Costco to take much, right, of us to go, oh wow, and take notice that if Costco is going to gamble on the city of Celina in its rapid growth and the economic prosperity, we should be listening. So that's why I think if I was going to be purchasing, this little town, who might seem sleepy at first, is actually the sleeping giant. Let's talk about the Celina Independent School District. It is a school district that is definitely growing along with the city, but right now to date, you have 5 schools and 2,700 students. And most importantly to those athletes, it's home to the Bobcats. There is no bigger ticket in town on a Friday night than under the lights watching those Bobcats and cheer them on to victory. Now the schools are definitely growing. They are adding new schools as the city grows and as the developments come online. So everything is poised for tremendous growth, and I certainly would be one to bet that it is going to be up there in the ranks of Plano, Frisco, and Prosper in no time. No video would be complete without talking about shopping. So let's talk about Celina and shopping. The shopping is coming with the retailers like Costco coming and starting the construction that'll take anywhere from 12 to 24 months. It's just going to attract more and more retailers. Right now, we drive into Prosper quite a bit for the grocery stores and the dry cleaners and things like that, which is just, it's the next town over, so it's nothing that's hard or far. But I want to talk about the shopping that we currently do have. And most of the shopping that they have in Celina is going to be in the historic downtown. I don't know about you, but I love a historic square, especially one that has been preserved and grows like the city of Celina has. There is, in my opinion, no better economic development corporation out there than that one of Celina. They are getting new businesses in left and right. That downtown historic square has done a remarkable job of taking buildings that were old and rehabbing them to make them still look quaint, but they're bringing in new retailers, they're bringing in restaurants, they're bringing in businesses, and it is booming. Friday nights, you have the market, the Friday Night Lights market, where all the little vendors come from. You could do fruits and vegetables. You could do people making their own purses, soaps, honey off of their farm. And the kids run about and they've got different things to eat and drink in the square. And it's a really fun time. So if you come for a visit, or if you're a local here, make sure that you go to historic downtown Celina and get that fun shopping. That's not a big box retailer, but you're shopping small businesses, and there could be nothing better. Let's talk parks. Old Celina Park is the jewel of the Celina Park system. It houses sports and activities throughout the year. In fact, my family just went out where we had the Troubadour Barbecue and Music Festival, where they had over 40 barbecue vendors and country music playing on 2 stages from 12 o'clock in the afternoon until 12 o'clock at night. And it's just that wholesome entertainment in a wide open space that we have grown accustomed to in Celina. But let's give you some facts on that. So in Old Celina Park, we have world-class baseball fields, multi-purpose sports fields, covered lit pavilions with electricity, restrooms, concession stands, playgrounds, sunshades, park benches, water for catch and release ponds. You name it, Old Celina Park is where it's at, and there couldn't be a better place than Celina to hang out. Celina community events are a thing on the calendar. I just pulled up the schedule of events for 2022 and counted over 32 events on the calendar. The city of Celina invests in community events for its residents, and they don't turn away any non-residents. But it is just a place that you can always find something to do and meet your neighbor. So here are a few highlights of what they had on the 2022 schedule. Of course, the Friday night markets. In March, they had the wine crawl, movie night, Cinco de Mayo Easter egg hunts. They had a Cajun Fest and Festival. They had Splash and Blast in the summer, music on the square throughout the summer months, a Touch a Truck, Heritage Festival, Oktoberfest, the Troubadour Festival, which I mentioned earlier. We're coming upon Halloween, so beware of the square where they can do the trick-or-treating. And then Christmas on the Square, Countdown to Christmas, and Gift Tour. So all the things that the city of Celina hosts for its residents. It's always a fun time in downtown Celina and in the neighboring areas. I want to take some time to top off talking about Celina by focusing on the various housing and the neighborhoods that you can find here. First thing I want to talk about is a master plan development called Light Farms. Light Farms is in the city of Celina, but it has Prosper schools. So a little bit of both. It is a neighborhood that has varied housing styles, from smaller homes, 1-story, all the way up to very large estate homes that are 2-story up to 5,000 plus square feet. You have the smaller garden home type lots all the way up to 80 by 150 wide foot lots. So anything that you would be attracted to in a home site, in a neighborhood, you can find here. The thing that I really like about Light Farm, so there's many things, but one is that the homeowners association includes the yard maintenance. So every house is going to have a well-kept yard, not only the landscaping, but the fertilizing, so there's weed-free, as well as the yard mowing each and every week. So there's no house that looks like the neighbor has not taken care of it, because the HOA ensures that. The other thing that the HOA includes here, it has a central part of the neighborhood with community pools and a gym and a community center and a place where about 50% of the year they will have concerts going in their garden area where neighbors can come out, sit in their lawn chair and enjoy the evening. They also have not one, but 2 elementary schools that sit right on the property, making it very convenient to get the kiddos to school. And this is one of those communities that is golf cart friendly. So you will see your neighbors out and about, not only in their vehicles, but also the golf carts. We've got ones that will seat 4, we got ones that will seat 6, and they are anywhere from the standard golf cart you'd see on any golf course to the most elaborate golf carts that you could possibly find. You see them in the school pickup lines, and you see them going just from neighbor's house to neighbor's house. So it's really unique in this community of Light Farms. Now, because the city of Celina is only roughly 1/10 built out, we still have land. Meaning if you want a house that's not necessarily in a subdivision where you could go next door and see your neighbor, you could find that here as well. So you can find tracts of land that are 1 acre or more, and you could build a custom house, or you could find one that was already built on 1 acre or more of land. If homeowners associations aren't your thing, no problem. Out there in the more country feel on this acreage properties, either little to no HOAs are available. So it just depends on what you're looking for and what fits your lifestyle. But I would say that Celina still has all of it to offer, which makes it really great when you want that variety of choices of location. But housing, anything that you're looking for, from the brand new to the country rustic, we have it, and it's here calling your name. We just need to know what would make your life happy and what would make that housing dream come true. So who would be the ideal Celina resident? Who would think that this place is just the knees bees? Well, I would say it's someone that can see the potential and can see that the equity position is on the rise, and that investing in Celina real estate is going to pay off massively. It's also the person that's okay driving a little bit further while we wait patiently on the conveniences to catch up, because they will. It's the person that's okay with downtown Dallas being 37 to 40 miles away and the airport being 35 miles away, and that's perfectly fine or preferred. That would rather see a bunch of cows running by than cars and traffic. That would be easily happy to wave to your neighbor and say howdy and y'all than to wave other types of fingers and be upset as you sat in bumper to bumper traffic. It would be the person that absolutely loves the downtown square and what hometown life was, and in this place still is. That person would love to call Celina home, and we hope to see you here soon to investigate. Are you figuring out that there are a lot of choices to be made when considering Dallas, Texas as your new home? The cities are unique and varied and different, and there's something for everyone regardless of what you're looking for. So speaking of what you're looking for, I need a list. What would make your heart go pitter patter? What is the list of must-haves and no way Jose, right? We need that list. So reach out via text, via call, via email. We are here for you days, nights, and weekends, but it makes it hard to help unless you reach out. While you're reaching out, make sure, if you haven't already, that you hit the subscribe button and that you ring the bell so that you're notified every time we add a new video to the channel. We look forward to helping you with your move and relocation to Dallas, Texas. And we look forward to seeing you and helping your family soon. Take care.